Alright, this video, it's a very strange topic. Private sale of handguns in the state of North Carolina. Something I really didn't realize is that earlier this year in March, the state of North Carolina abolished its pistol purchasing permit system. What it was is there's two ways to buy a handgun in the state. You go to the sheriff's office. They run a background check on you, you give them $5, and they give you a certificate that says you can purchase a handgun. The background check has been run on you, so when you go to a store, you buy the handgun, you fill out the standard form and hand them this item. Then that was recorded as the background check. Another way of doing it is you get a concealed carry permit. And by state law, I go buy a handgun, they ask for my driver's license and my concealed carry permit. This is a universal background check. You have to renew that permit every 4 years. And they do an in-depth thing on you, criminal background, mental health issues, the whole 9 yards. So that's when you go to a dealer, I hand him the permit, and he writes that number down on all the forms, and everything's legal and everything's all right. Now, the rub was when you were selling a gun privately, say I wanted to sell someone my handgun in a private deal, okay, what you would have to do is get like a bill of sale. And supposedly, by the old law, I was supposed to draw up a bill of sale, and one half has my information, the gun's information, and I sign a statement verifying the gun is not stolen or illegally modified. On the bottom half, the other person puts all his information, driver's license, this, and he signs saying that there's no reason for him not to be able to own a gun, and he gives me that paper, or I write his concealed carry, like mine, in a space. I make a copy. Each one of us has a copy, and I was supposed to keep that little bit of paper from the background check and a copy of this for the rest of my life, is what the definition said. Which people lose stuff constantly. It's kind of ridiculous. So I guess they got fed up with it and they just eliminated it. So now everybody's nervous in it, but I guess I can go and just sell a handgun and not have to worry about any paperwork, supposedly. But as the law states, if I sell a gun to somebody under the age of 21, you're breaking the law. And if I sell a gun to someone who's a convicted felon, or cannot own a gun for some reason, mentally ill or such. But the question is, how do I know that? We don't tattoo or brand convicted felons on the face where you can see that the individual's a convicted felon. And then again, to judge someone's mental state is another factor. Okay? So it looks like, for now, and I just had to check this, I didn't know, because when I went to renew my concealed carry, I seen on the website where it says we no longer issue pistol purchasing permits. When you go to the store to buy a gun, talk to the people in the store on how to make the arrangements to do it. And it's your basic call on the phone check, I guess. We've gone to that, just like buying a rifle or a shotgun. They get on the phone, they give you a background check, they run it, it comes back, there's a number, they sign it, you're done. Which is pretty neat. But I'm sitting there thinking, they did this, and then we're going to talk about this again under the gun laws. The ATF is trying to outlaw private sales of any firearms. 22 rifles, shotguns, and handguns, without having to go through a licensed dealer. Okay, is what this big catch is. And that's another thing. I'm going to talk about that and how they're going to burn you, or some of the other stuff, how they classify you as a gun dealer. That'll be another video. But it's kind of amazing what went on here in North Carolina. And some states are fighting back. And I don't see how the ATF and a lot of this federal stuff is going to hold weight when you got states, like fortunately the one I live in, fighting back on this. So it's something I'm going to look into and, try to research some more, make some more videos about it when I get more information. Alright guys, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.